Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Wildcat Event Center, the new home of Wildcat basketball. And tonight we welcome our guests, players, and fans, the Wahluke Warriors. This is the SCAC Sportsmanship Creed. The SCAC encourages and promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, parents, and spectators. We strive to create a competitive yet positive atmosphere where everyone feels welcome. We ask that you cheer for your team and be respectful of the opponents and the officials. As SCAC student athletes, we commit to fair play, responsibility, and respect. We strongly encourage you to do the same. This is the SCAC Conference of Champions. Now let us meet the players for this game, beginning with the visiting Wahluke Warriors. Their support players, number 4, Asnith Reese. Number 24, Katrina Buck. Number 2, Daisy Barajas. That's all I got for Tommy's, their support players. Number 2, Alyssa Cuevas. Number 10, Tati Camacho. Number 23, Adelaide Norman. Number 44, Julissa Landa. And now the starters for the game, alternating. Starting with the Warriors, number 5, Anai Vivar. And for the Wildcats, wearing number 1, Alena Benoni. For Wahluke, number 10, Madison Otto. And for the Wildcats, number 3, Bree Peters. Ian Dwyer. He's our referee for this game, assisted by Mr. Lance Davis, Mr. John DeMille. We will stand now, if you would please take off your caps, gentlemen, as we stand in respect to America and the flag with our national pledge of allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance. We are going to have a slight delay to this game. We have a issue with the clock.
Good evening and Happy New Year. Here, live from the Wildcat Event Center, opening the new year, here from Toppenish, Washington, with some high school basketball right back on schedule. Here, as the Toppenish Lady Wildcats are going to skip this double-header game tonight, and hoping to get this contest going underway, as currently they are trying to figure out the technical difficulties with the scoreboard. Again, technology works great when it does and doesn't work when it doesn't. Well, the old adage there, and of course technology going to be ever so present throughout the rest of our lives, at least through your kids or you yourself, depending on how old you are. Well, you know how times have changed. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Antonio Tony D. Dominguez, and the Toppenish Lady Wildcats coming into this game with probably one of the best records that they've had in a long time, or at least since this whole COVID thing has started. Of course, last season, not a very good record, below 500, unfortunately, the finish was. And this time around, well, they have only 2 losses on the season, 7 wins now, excuse me. And of course, those 2 losses coming up against a couple of opponents that were definitely tough to beat. Of course, those losses coming to the Prosser Lady Mustangs, who are currently ranked the top 10. Well, not ranked in the top 10, I should say, in the state, but one of the top teams in the CWAC. And then, of course, losing to the Wapato Lady Wolves, who are the number 1 in the RPI. They're going to see how that one's going to fall. And if they're going to continue that up, of course, the Lady Wildcats losing that game by 5 points. And they're going to hope to hopefully return the favor here in a couple of weeks when the Toppenish Wildcats are going to host that rivalry game. And, of course, that game we're going to have live for you here in a couple of weeks, only on the THS Digital Media Network. It's been an interesting couple of weeks. We hope you enjoyed your festivities through Christmas break. Of course, for the Toppenish Lady Wildcats, they went on a little traveling and break of their own all the way to the other side of the eastern Washington, or the other side of the state, on the east side of the mountains, going all the way to Spokane, taking on a couple of teams in their holiday tournament hosted over there at West Valley Spokane High School. They're going to hope to get those things underway here, as looks like they're trying to get the scoreboard up and running here. Again, we'd like to apologize for the technical difficulties we're having here at the beginning. Well, it's not even our technical difficulties per se. It is the difficulties down on the floor trying to get this clock running. Hopefully they'll get that figured out here shortly. Well, they showed quite an impressive showing, quite an impressive run in the tournament that they were in, beating a powerhouse from Idaho, Timberlake, beating that team by a good amount of points. And, of course, turning right back around and facing East Valley High School of Spokane, of course, and able to beat them as well by a good number of points. Of course, Bree Peters, Alana Meninick, and of course, Tatiana Camacho stepping up and putting in some great minutes, some points, and some action to keep the team alive. But either way, you hope to see what the action is going to be about. Here, as we have, that's the IT Scott Kallenberger down there trying to get the scoreboards up to work again. Technology, it's great when it works and not great when it doesn't. The old adage goes. Of course, educators all across the world must be used to that now. And so we're going to get this ready. And here to go. As we're awaiting just the beginning of this contest, both teams, of course, we do have some players that will not be playing here tonight for the Toppenish Lady Wildcats. That includes Chloe Peters, who's out due to an injury, along with, I believe, Zaylee McCord as well. So 2 players that will not be in the Wildcats lineup here tonight, unavailable due to injury. So hopefully that does not affect the game plan of the Lady Wildcats. I'd like to thank everyone from wherever you may be at. This is the THS Digital Media Network. Thank you for joining us. You may be in the comfort of your home. You might be listening to this at work or watching this at work. Might be up on your big screen TV, on your iPad. Remember, you can get this anywhere live where you have internet. On your smart TV, on your phone, on your tablets, on your cell phone, wherever you want it. You can stream it live and, of course, for free. Only here on the THS Digital Media Network, hosted here on YouTube. So here we go. As this contest is going to get set and ready, as Ellie Marlowe going to jump center up against Jaden Johnson. Here as, well, I thought they had the scoreboard up and running here for a minute. It didn't turn out to be the case. Again, just struggling to try to get this technology to work. When you get a brand new spiffy facility like the Toppenish Wildcats have here at the Wildcat Event Center, got to get used to the way this place runs. Got to get used to the way this technology needs to be run. And now it's back up, and they're going to make sure it's working. So, huge shout out to the IT team here for Toppenish School District. And hopefully be on hand here, providing the support. And here we go, into the hands of Natalia Sanchez, and we welcome Sanchez over to Johnson. Right side attacking Bree Peters to the right. Oh no, can't finish. Acacia Hill. Can't do it. Anai Rivar. Getting now, point guard running. Here, Salma Martinez. Tries to swing the left side. Sanchez just sticking there. Johnson steals that one away. Running away with it. Oh no! Butterfingers on the end. Wide open. And one can say, oh, what a miss bunny there. Yeah, and getting to start early here. You want to limit those mistakes. Not something you want to see early, but now it's something, and a 5-second violation against the Wahluke Warriors. And that missed opportunity immediately. The Lady Wildcats getting back on defense, trying to make up for that. Oh, ball on the ground. Keisha Hill, over to Natalia Sanchez. Now Vina Menainik finds a lane right side. Tax rack gets 4-2 first points of the game. Not to apologize for this late start, dealing with some technical difficulties down on the floor, trying to get the scoreboard and shot clock going. And the Wahluke Warriors are going to turn that ball over. Whereas they couldn't hang on to that ball. Sanchez over to Bree Peters. Bree Peters working on that right corner, bringing it over to the midcourt. Sanchez checks the dribble. Left side and double dribble. Pressure there too much for Natalia Sanchez. Natalia Sanchez, great defensive player. Rest assured she's going to make up for that at some point. Oh, and there it is again. Sanchez steals that one away. Up ahead. Bree Peters, layup good for 2. 4-0 in this contest. Arlo gets it in. Madison Arlo. Now Martinez. Trying to get that ball moving, and Bree Peters steals it away, sends it up ahead. Sanchez trying to tack it down. Trying to hang on and couldn't grab possession of it. And substitution coming in for the Lady Wildcats. Alyssa Cueva comes in. Cueva standing. It's right into the hands of Hill. Hill. And fouled. Free throws coming up. So that's going to be a personal foul on the Warriors. And Akeisha Hill, first chance at some points, gets it up and good. So one more to go. It's going to be 5-0. Misses the second one, but Jada Johnson collects the miss. Albina Maneinik dribbling over to the right side. Midcourt. Natalia Sanchez open for a three. Nails it. Natalia Sanchez getting her first points of the night from downtown. Anaí Vivar stuck over on the right corner, able to bring it out. Arlo, Addison Arlo couldn't get that one to go. This is Cueva. Able to find Maneinik, and now Sanchez back over. Johnson finishes 4-2. Jada Johnson with her first bucket now. Almost every single starting player on the floor has scored. 10-0 lead here for the Lady Wildcats, and 10-second violation on the Warriors. Of course, the next few games for the Lady Wildcats, not extremely difficult. Definitely all of them winnable games. But of course, you have to win them first before you can say you've actually won them. Got to play them. And here's going to become that long stretch coming off that long trip from Spokane. And with the open under Makisha Hill. Fouled and one opportunity coming up. So free throw's going to go up and good. 3-point play. Here is Makisha Hill leading all scorers. Ball stolen away. Alyssa Cueva back to Hill and another bucket. What a great read there from Cueva. Gotta love the tenacity, and there it again. Cueva making a play. Sanchez shot up, couldn't fight for it. Oh, and again, Alyssa Cueva right in there. Well, you want to have a player like Alyssa Cueva there as the Wahluke Warriors turn it over. You want to have a player like her. Just never loses the energy, never loses the tempo of the game. Always capable of making something happen. Capable of making something happen, whether that be on the offensive end or on the defensive end. That's one player anybody would like to have on their team. Maneinik, three. Maneinik, of course, the leading scorer. One of the leading scorers here for the Lady Wildcats. And Arlo, too many steps there. And Zenith Reese will make her way into the game. Apologies for any of the roster confusion with the names for the Wahluke Warriors. We'll get those straightened out here, hopefully at halftime, or soon, hopefully. All almost lost there by Martinez. And Natalia Sanchez immediately getting back on defense, but a foul called on the ground. It's going to go against Natalia Sanchez. 18-0, 3:41 here in the first. Salman Martinez, Madison Harlow, open three. Can't get that one to go off the back iron. Johnson reaching up high, able to pull down the rebound and able to hold on to that. Beninek finding a lane. Can't finish at the rack, but free throws coming up. Foul's going to be on Madison Harlow. And a substitution coming in as Celeste Gomez is going to check into the game here for the Lady Warriors. Beninek. This one's up and good. Other side, misses it. Alyssa Cueva sends it up ahead. Nakisha Hill with the layup drill. Left side, misses it. Cueva cleans it up for two. Her first points of the game. Salma Martinez up ahead over to Reese. Tries to get it to Harlow. That's Ellie Harlow, and will go out of bounds. Tatiana Camacho and Bree Peters are going to come back into the game. Tatiana Camacho making her first appearance. Some Lady Wildcats playing without Zaylee McCord and Chloe Peters due to injury. Bree Peters loads up a three, spins in, good. 24-0. Reese with a wild three. I mean, couldn't get that one. Bree Peters running up ahead. Alyssa Cueva, layup drill, misses it, and ball will be out of bounds off of Tati Camacho. Tatiana Camacho, 5'9", long wingspan. The way she's been performing, and this is only her freshman year, she's going to have some good years ahead of her. And talked to Coach earlier today, really expecting some big things from her in the future. There is Alyssa Cueva fighting for that ball, and a foul is going to be called first against Cueva. So 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter, 24-0. And let's and again, the ball, Warriors trying to save it, and out of bounds there as Azanette Reese trying to make the save for the Warriors, or excuse me, they did. Timeout on the floor, 28 seconds, or excuse me, less than a minute remaining. We'll be back here on the THS Digital Media Network. Welcome back here on the THS Digital Media Network. 2 minutes.
Remember, everyone, please be sure to wear a mask over your nose and your mouth while you are in the gym. Don't be the reason I get you.
2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. Ball inbounded. Shot is wild. Possession will go back to the Lady Wildcats. Cueva working on that right side. Loses the ball right into the hands of Anaí Vivar. And Salma Martinez. Natalia Sanchez working hard on that defensive prowess. Camacho slaps that one away. Trying to get it out of the reach of Ellie Harlow. Arlo shot, no good. Bree Peters gets the loose ball, sending it up ahead over to Alyssa Cueva. Tries to get it over to Albina Menainik. Spots up for a jumper, gets it a go.
3, Albina Menainik.
About minute 16 remaining. Here in this contest, and Cueva just steals that one away. Layup drill, nice and slow this time. Gets that one to go. Ruiz and Martinez, and foul called on the floor. It's going to be against the Warriors, and possession will go back to the Lady Warriors. Nana Vivar on a moving screen, unfortunately. And here the Lady Wildcats hoping to run more offense. Ball almost thrown into traffic. Cueva able to recover. Cuts Albina Menainik, and too many steps. Turnover there by the Lady Wildcats. See, and that's one of the things you want to avoid is some of those basic mistakes. Making sure where your feet are, making sure what your steps are. Minimizing those turnovers, and Menainik immediately reverses the trend and finishes with the layup to make that turnover, make up for that turnover. About 20 seconds or so remaining here. 20 seconds to go, 10 seconds now. And stepped on that inbound line. Martinez couldn't stay in bounds. 10.2 seconds remaining. So here they go again. Here is Bree Peters looking over, and now back over. Oh, what a move there by Camacho to try to finish out the quarter, and that's the end of the first. 30-0 is the score. We're going to take a timeout. Be back here for the start of the second quarter, only on the THS Digital Media Network. Enjoy some music and sound from the THS Digital, to the THS Wildcat Band. And welcome back here on the THS Digital Media Network. Start of the second quarter, 30-0. Lady Wildcats leading in this contest. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us from wherever you may be at. This is the THS Digital Media Network. Natalia Sanchez with the chance at a basket. Tries to pass it off over to Bree Peters, but pass too far ahead. And turnover there by the Lady Wildcats. Talking to Coach earlier today, he said he wanted to try a couple of things, considering two of his players in his lineup are not available for this contest due to injury. And free throw, and it's going to give the Wahluke Warriors an opportunity to put up their first points in this contest.
The second personal foul charge, number 21, Natalia Sanchez.
And Natalia Sanchez picking up her second personal. Martinez trying to get first points up, no good. So one more attempt to come. Good, and lane violation against the Warriors. Oh, looks like it's going to go against the Wildcats. So another attempt at that free throw for Martinez. Still have yet to get a point. Off the back iron, Bree Peters collects that one. Swings it over to the left side. Dribbles. Brings it back out to Keisha Hill. Bree Peters trying to maneuver through and fouled at the free throw line. Free throw the line, she's going to go.
Charge to number 25, Salma Martinez.
Salma Martinez charged with the personal there, and Bree Peters. More points, misses a free throw. So these Lady Wildcats definitely in prime position to make some noise in the SCAC, considering the down years that some of the programs are having throughout the league. Corzilla remaining as competitive as ever. But LaSalle, of course, struggling this year. Connell, they've hit a couple of road bumps. So there's going to be some room and opportunity for taking, maybe even getting to state and maybe even the deep district run as well. Of course, you got to get through districts for that. Shot no good. The first points there were already scored by the Warriors. Salma Martinez tries to get it to Vivar. Martinez drives, can't finish from the left side. Jaden Johnson finding Peters and finishes for two. Layup. 31-point lead here. Less than 2 minutes into the second quarter. Sends it back out. Martinez tries to get it over to Harlow. Johnson collects the loose ball. Now Bree Peters, Natalia Sanchez, open look three, takes it. Can't get that one to go. And timeout called out on the floor by the Warriors. Going to be a full timeout. 5:45 remaining here in the second quarter. 31-point lead for the Lady Wildcats. Be back here on the THS Digital Media Network.
Again, I'm asking everyone, please, to make sure you're wearing your mask over your nose and your mouth while in the gym. Don't be the reason it loses its season.
And welcome back here, THS Digital Media Network. Hazaner Ruiz and Alvina Menainik coming up with their third steal of this game. Oh, this is the shot there. Adeline Norman, who checked into the game, and Menainik trying to save that ball, but out of bounds. Adeline Norman. Madison Harlow, Ellie Harlow puts up a shot, can't get that one to go. Cynthia Moreno Diaz couldn't hang on. Madison Harlow Ellie Harlow. Shot no good. Fighting for possession of the ball. Reese able to collect it. Bree Peters trying to measure her opponent. Beninick. Jump shot no good. Jaden Johnson picks up the loose ball. Running. Layup drill. Good for 2. 35-2 now the score. Madison Harlow. Ellie Harlow underneath. Can't get the shot to go. Jaden Johnson hands the ball off to Bree Peters. Beninick thought about the 3. But Bree Peters gets a free look at it and cashes in. We're going to call those free roll looks. Madison Harlow nailing her first points of the game. 33-point lead, and Beninick, left side lane, finishes for 2. Beninick already in double digits in this contest. Oh, Adeline Norman saving it, and ball will be off of the hands of Norman. So possession will remain with the Warriors. Oh, looks like they reversed it. Or they have the original call. Possession will go to the Lady Wildcats. Norman, little runner from her, couldn't get it in. Madison Harlow able to collect that miss. And now Ellie Harlow with the chance underneath and finishes for 2. Ellie Harlow. Some points there for the Wahluke Warriors. 40-7 now the score. Norman. With Beninick, and now she's bringing it over to the left side. Alyssa Cueva. Norman back out to Keisha Hill, long 2. Gets it a go. 10 points already for Nikisha Hill, 42-7. Diaz couldn't finish it. Ball right in the hands of Norman, sends it up ahead of Alyssa Cueva. Trying to speed up. Layup, good for 2. Alyssa Cueva with her 3rd bucket of the night. And a turnover there as Daisy Barajas try to get it into the hands of Celeste Gomez. Norman. Middle of the lane, now back over to Beninick. Cueva. Little runner from her, short. Off the front iron. Madison Harlow trying to get a read. And ball blocked away there by Tatiana Camacho. And Tatiana Camacho is going to be one of those players as she gets more experience. This being only her freshman year, I mean, it's kind of scary to think what kind of player she's going to be when it's all said and done. Normally, the Toppenish Wildcats, not the biggest team you see out there. But believe me, when they are able to run up and down and shoot and score like they can score, and with their physicality and defensive prowess, this team's going to be a problem. Madison Harlow close to a steal there, but Elvina Beninick able to slow it down and get it right back. Cueva. Natalia Sanchez spots up for a jumper, gets it a go for 2. Natalia Sanchez with 5. Cynthia Moreno Diaz And Tatiana Camacho kicks the ball right into her possession. Natalia Sanchez look for the free layup and gets it to go for 2. Make that 7 for Sanchez. So less than a minute remaining. And the Lady Wildcats are up by 41 points. And right there, again, couldn't get anything to go. Alyssa Cueva, the free look layup, and finishes for 2. 50-7 out of the score. And Madison Harlow trying to get it into the hands of her teammate with turnover. Final seconds, Cueva with the lock 3. And that's the end of the first half. Wildcats 53, Wahluke Warriors 7. We'll take a break. Be back here on the THS Digital Media Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time we have our Dad's Family Restaurant halftime shootout extravaganza. If your number is called, come on down to shoot for some free prizes. We have our cheerleader, Isa Amaryllis, the one I'm picking up the number. And the winning number is 0840022. 22 at the end. If you have 0840022, please come on down. You have 30 seconds. 20 seconds. We'll pick another one here. So, pick a winner. This number is 0840017. You have the 17. Come on down. We're just going to keep reading numbers till somebody, they got it. Then 0840017. And the next ticket. Okay, the number here is 084002121. If you have the ticket 21, come on down. No. Is everybody checking their tickets that they have? Does nobody want to shoot? Why don't you just tell me what number you have? Pick another one. This is about this picking another one. And this number is 0840003. Who has number 3? Bought one of the first tickets. There we go. I think we got a winner right here. Come on, what do you guys have to come take a shot? Here we are, guys. I'm going to put you guys back in. Thank you, Adela, for picking. Here we go. There it is. You got a winner, okay? So, first of all, we're going to make a layup, and that is for you're going to win a free Dad's Day points and a soda, then a free throw shot, win another Davy number 2, then a 3-point shot for a $25 gift card to Dad's Family Restaurant, and then a half-court shot for $200. So pick which side you want to go. Go this way. Go. Go for the layup now. Let's cheer him on, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The layup. Hey, here we go now. He's going to double his prizes here with a 3-point shot. Look, he's got skills. He knows what he's doing. And, oh. All right, 3-point shot for $25 gift card. And, oh. All right, half-court shot. $200. Get behind this, man. Get behind it. Get behind it. You got this. It's up. There. No. Let's give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have another drawing at the halftime of the boys' game, so buy tickets and support your boys' football program. Thank you.
Welcome back here to the THS Digital Media Network. Getting ready for the start of the second half, and here we go. Of course, for those of you that are not familiar with the WIAA Mercy rules, once a team is ahead by 40 points or more, running clock begins at second half and beyond. So there will be no stoppage of clock, unless, of course, the team calls a timeout. And other than that, the clock will remain on. And Keisha Hill forced to throw up a last-second shot and couldn't get it to go anywhere. So turnover there, rare turnover for the Lady Wildcats. Salma Martinez. On the ball, and Moreno. And stepped on the inbound lines, on the baseline, so turnover there by the Warriors, and the Wildcats going to call a timeout immediately, try to get their thoughts together. 6:56 remaining here, second half, third quarter, THS Digital Media Network. Welcome back, QTHS Digital Media Network. After the timeout by the Wildcats, back to action they go. Bree Peters. Task on hand. 9-8. Keisha Hill sends it back out. Jaden Johnson takes one dribble. Bree Peters with an open look three and nails it.
Bree Peters.
Bree Peters already with 3 3-pointers here in this contest. Already in double digits as well, 56-7 now. Here's Lady Wildcats leading. Oh, and there we go. 2 points, good by Moreno. And stolen away there. Moreno making a play. Shot up, no good. Bree Peters comes down with the rebound. And Natalia Sanchez trying to work things out. Keisha Hill. Back over. Jaden Johnson. Natalia Sanchez, and it turns around. Quick jumper there from Bree Peters. Couldn't get that one to go. Salma Martinez able to collect it. And pass too high there for Madison Harlow. Heineck gets it into the hands of Bree Peters. And Bree Peters is one of those players, for general out there, knows how to organize her team, knows where to put her teammates in a position to make them successful. And another long three. Sharp shooting from downtown. And Bree Peters with her 4th 3 of the night. You gotta love that intensity, that focus that Bree Peters has on the offensive end. And another bucket there for Ellie Marlowe. Ellie Marlowe. I guess we're confusing here. There's a Madison Harlow and an Ellie Marlowe. 3 attempted there by Sanchez. Getting right in there, trying to collect her own miss. Salma Martinez. Long 3 there from Moreno. Couldn't get that one to go. Jaden Johnson comes out with it. Johnson losing it. Keisha Hill. Menainek takes a 3. Can't get that one to go. Madison Harlow able to collect that one. Loses the ball. able to regain it back. Johnson steals that one away. Reed Peters is going to slow things down. Sanchez left side. Johnson over on the left high block. Long three from Peters. No good. Johnson back over. Menainik takes a dribble. Puts up a shot. Can't get that one to bounce in. Loose ball on the floor. Johnson saving it. Gets it back to Johnson. Ash is getting back to her feet. What a great play there. Sanchez, middle of the floor. Johnson being met by some pressure. Menainik trying to work around. Ball slowing into the hands of Bree Peters, Madison Harlow. Ellie Marlowe couldn't finish, and what's going to be called? And substitution coming in. The entire bench will come in. Albina Menainik will stay out there. Tatiana Camacho, Alyssa Cueva, Jules Julissa Landa, and Adeline Norman coming in. Norman over to Cueva. Can't finish at the rack. Ali Marlowe. Salon Martinez. And stolen away there by Norman. That's like the 10th steal here tonight for the Lady Wildcats. The Wildcats with some very winnable games here the next few games up until they meet Wapato in a couple of weeks. And Norman able to get 2 to go. Daisy Barajas is going to check into the game for the Wahluke Warriors. And Salma Martinez. Some energy going to the basket and gets 2 to go. Martinez with her first buckets of the night. Camacho swinging over to Norman, and now Menainik working on that left wing. Landa back over to Cueva. And Camacho making a cut to the basket, couldn't finish. Moreno. Ball stolen away there by Landa. Julissa Landa. And double dribble. Of course, in this contest, Coach mentioning he wanted to try out a couple of different looks. Lady Wildcats without two of their players in their lineup. Chloe Peters, one of their starters, and Zaylee McCord, one of the terrific contributors on the bench. There was Madison Harlow. Couldn't get that shot to fall. Norman trying. Cueva. Menainik, last second shot and gets it to go. Beats the buzzer. So the Lady Wildcats leading by 51 points. Take a break here. Start of the fourth and final quarter. Running clock. Be back here on the THS Digital Media Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, another reminder to please to make sure to wear a mask over your nose and your mouth while in the gymnasium. Don't be the reason our kids lose the season.
And welcome back here on the THS Digital Media Network, finishing out this fourth and final quarter with running clock. And ball will be knocked out of bounds. Looks like off of the Wahluke Warriors, so another turnover for them. Of course, running clock established back in 2010. When a team is being outscored by 40 points or more, clock runs the entire way, runs the entirety of the game after that, beginning in the second half. There's Johnson able to get 2 to go. And out of bounds there, another turnover by the Wahluke Warriors. Salma Martinez couldn't hang on to it. Of course, before then, it was all free game. You could run the entirety of the game with timeouts and stoppages for everything. And some of those games must have been kind of tough to sit through. And jump ball possession called. Wahluke Warriors, of course, trying to get some experience for their players. Norman kicks it back out. Menainek with Cueva. Almost losing it. Jaden Johnson back out. Landa with the 3. In and out, no good. There as Ellie Marlowe collects the rebound. Ball stolen away there by Alyssa Cueva. Jaden Johnson able to corral the loose ball. Norman driving. Right side, a little bunny gets her to go for 2. Madison Harlow. We're going to go somewhere. Almost losing it. Madison Harlow puts up a long shot. Couldn't get that one to go. Ellie Marlowe able to collect the rebound. And Martinez Fall losing the ball. And Norman able to collect it. And Menainek able to get it. Landa stuck. Loses it. Johnson saving it. And watching her feet prevented it from going in the back court. Cueva spots up for a 3. Off the back iron, no good. Norman, back to Landa. Jules Landa. Cuts to the basket and finishes for 2. And substitution as Azaneth Ruiz. The Wahluke Warriors. Wahluke High School located over in Mattawa, Washington. Up near a little about northeast. I like to say a good 35 miles from Ellensburg, Washington. That's where my current residence is at. There's some great scenery out there. Trails and to look at the good geography and geology of the great state. Been out there numerous times, and just surprising how beautiful this state is once you go around and see it. And of course, as a professional sports broadcaster, getting a chance to view a whole bunch of places in Washington State that one would never think you would ever see. But there she is, one of the most interesting and scenic states in the United States. Of course. So we're going to take a time out here, THS Digital Media Network. stolen away there. Landa back from the break. Of course, only stoppages of time are due to timeouts. Only 3 minutes, 20 seconds or so remaining here in this fourth and final quarter here as, of course, the Lady Wildcats from the very beginning, from the first quarter, have had control of this contest and over the backboard and possession to the Lady Wildcats. Bree Peters. Be looking around there. Camacho. Dribble, couldn't finish. Landa able to collect it. Keisha Hill now over to Natalia Sanchez, working that right corner. Hasn't taken the dribble just yet, and now Camacho, middle of the court. Bree Peters trying to find some room. And Natalia Sanchez takes a jumper at the top of the key. Couldn't get that one to go. The ball will go out of bounds. Possession to the Warriors. Ball will be almost out of bounds there. Possession will remain with the Lady Warriors. As mentioned, Wahluke Warriors located in Mawa, Washington. About 35 minutes northeast of Ellensburg, Washington. So about an hour 20 or so from here from Toppenish. Great scenery out there. Bree Peters decides to launch a three. Couldn't get that one to go. Cynthia Moreno able to collect the rebound. Running the floor. Couldn't get that shot to go, Jennifer Gill. And Landa, layup opportunity, misses it. Nakisha Hill tries to clean it up, couldn't do it. Landa gets right back in there and collects her own miss. After Nakisha Hill missed it. Landa with the three, couldn't get that one to go either. Landa gets her own miss again. Look at the tenacity of that young player. Of course, a couple of players elevated from the JV squad due to the unavailability of Zaylee McCord and Chloe Peters due to injuries. I'll hope to have them back in the next contest coming up later this weekend on Saturday. Keisha Hill up and under, couldn't finish. Less than 30 seconds to go here in this contest. Ellie Marlowe couldn't hang on for that pass from Madison Marlowe. Marlowe and Marlowe, what are the chances you get two similar but not similar last names? And the Lady Wildcats are just going to run the clock out on this one. And they're going to finish winning this contest by a score of 70-13. Leading scorers here for your Toppenish Lady Wildcats, of course, led by the 17 points of Bree Peters. Right behind her, another 15 from Alvina Menainik and Alyssa Cueva, believe it or not. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of her own. Nakisha Hill finishing with 8 of her own. Natalia Sanchez with 7. Jaden Johnson with 6. And Adeline Norman 4. Scoring on the other side, Madison Harlow with 5. Ellie Marlowe with 4. And 2 from Cynthia Moreno and 2 from Salma Martinez. And that's the end of this contest. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wind up, set up, prepare for the next part of our doubleheader. The boys are going to be in action. We're going to take a break here, so stay tuned here as your Toppenish boys are going up against the SCAC East #1 team on the east side of this conference, the Wahluke Warriors in the boys. So take a timeout, be back here on the THS Digital Media Network.